The story of Saeed Hanaei, the spider killer. In 1962, Saeed Hanaei was born in the Iranian city of Mashhad. His family lived in difficult circumstances, as his mother was a seamstress and his father worked in construction, and he had 6 siblings. Saeed grew up to become an ambulance driver during the Iran-Iraq War, transporting bodies from Iraq to Tehran, then returned to his old profession as a construction worker after the war ended. Saeed married and had 3 children, but his psychological problems began to appear, which caused him to enter a mental hospital twice, but he escaped both times. One night, he returned home to find his wife shocked, and she had been assaulted by a taxi driver. She tried to report the incident, but the police did not take her complaint seriously, which increased his anger. The idea of revenge took over Saeed, and instead of targeting taxi drivers, he decided to target night girls. Thinking that they were the reason behind what happened to his wife, he chose his first victim, Afsana Karimpour, and kidnapped her to his home, where he assaulted and murdered her, then buried her body in a remote location. Killing became a hobby for him, as he continued to target and exploit women before killing them. As newspapers wrote about his crimes, they nicknamed him the Spider Killer, which only served to boost his ego. Saeed would mock the police, even helping them carry the bodies of his victims, which only served to further ridicule their tragedy. But things did not go as planned, as one of his victims managed to escape and inform the police. The security forces raided his home, and were shocked to discover that he had committed the crimes alone. Saeed Hanaei was eventually arrested and sentenced to death by hanging. The execution was carried out on April 28, 2001, marking the end of a killer who had terrified many.